Google Earth has just revolutionized how a lot of people do their scouting. A lot of work on ahead of time before people head out. I'm going to show you a couple programs that I've learned. I had to take I had to get some credits for my continuing education courses for my teaching license, and one of them that I took was on Google Earth. So some of these features are things that some of you might know about, some of you might not know about, and they're things that I've used to just kind of help me along the way. First thing I'm going to show you is called a topography exaggeration. So if you come up here to tools, come down to options, the elevation exaggeration is set to 1, so it shows what the topography is typically like. I'm going to show you if we set it to 3 how it will really make every little minor rise and fall in the topography really stand out. I can see, maybe using this if I was going to hunt an area that was generally flat, to maybe find some areas where water could collect, seep out of the ground, whatever. But it really exaggerates the topography if you set it that high. Usually I set it at about 1.5 when I'm looking at Google Earth typically, just so it'll give a little bit of the exaggeration, and I can pick out some drainages and stuff that I might not normally see. So I'm going to set it at 1.5, and you'll see how much this mountain that I'm kind of interested in checking out this spring, how much it changes. So got to zoom down, and it's right here. So this is what it looks like at a 1.5 ratio. So it's not as intimidating as it looks, even though it is about 8,000 feet up. Okay, and as I'm kind of going around, if you notice, I click the N button over here. That will automatically orientate what you're looking at to face north. Alright, so okay, this is the area I want to check out, and I know that many of you guys have probably used this ruler program, but some of you might not. Here's the road that comes in, and here's a trailhead. So I know that this is a trail leading into the spot I want to get to. So I don't know how far it is on Google Earth. Well, if I go to the ruler program, I click path, we can click this along the way in. So, and it's showing me the distance as I'm tracing this. I'm just left clicking it as I'm going in. So I know from the trailhead to this first bend of where I want to drop into the timber is about a mile. Alright, so I'm going to clear that. And then if I stay at about the same elevation, kind of work down and around, this is the first set of meadows that are in the spot. And this first little draw, that's about another, third of a mile. Then I got a bench up here. It could be a good bedding area potentially that I want to hike into. Come up this route. Okay, there's some other meadows that are down in this area I could come down to but this is the main spot where I want to get. This would be a good area for me to glass, check out some of these meadows hopefully, and if I wanted to drop down into them, I know, zooming out, that it's a mile from the truck to here, and it's about another 2 miles in, so I got about a 3-mile hike. And I can also use this, okay, if I want another way out of the drainage, I can follow the drainage out. Okay, just kind of follow the creek, hopefully, and then hit this other road that's here, and that's about another 2.5 miles. So I know it's a decent hike. I'm going to show you a little bit later on another one called Zoom It. I can't do it on this because the program I'm using doesn't record long enough. So